Hello, I'm Liz Hill. Welcome to Podsnappery, the willful determination to ignore the objectionable or inconvenient, at the same time assuming airs of superior virtue and noble resignation. We explore things I find interesting, unusual, or annoying. So let's get down to it and spill the tea. So, happy anniversary to us! We have been providing this video podcast for a year, since February 2nd of 2023.
What?
Right? You might recall our second episode that aired about this time last year on Valentine's Day. Speaking of which, a little PSA for the not-so-faithful out there. You know who you are. Have you ever gotten a weird look from a waiter when you booked your reservation on February 13th? That's because February 13th is Mistress Day, according to the restaurant industry.
To wives and to sweethearts. Hey, they never meet.
So remember, people, play it safe. Don't book the same restaurant on February 13th and February 14th. That kind of mistake is hard to recover from.
Fuck you!
But enough with the Valentine's Day nostalgia. I have been looking forward to this episode. I think this topic is both interesting and unusual, as well as funny. Bonus! Yet I realize that not many of you are aware of it. I, for one, am very surprised that this wasn't considered big news. In fact, I would say there is a glaring absence of an ornithological piece, nor a headline regarding mass awareness of a certain avian variety. Have you not heard? It was my understanding that everyone had heard.
Heard what?
Brian, don't! Oh, well, a bird. Well, a bird.
All kidding aside, it's true. Bird is the word, especially when it comes to parrots.
Squawk, squawk. Come here, sweetie. Up. Want a treat? Look.
Now, this is nothing new. Certain parrots have the unique ability to mimic noises they hear or what is being said by people around them, right? Whoa, nice language there. So we know this to be true. Now, the story comes from Lincolnshire Wildlife Park in Friskney, England, where they are currently bearing the brunt of this phenomenon. Cute. 5 foul-mouthed African grey parrots, Billy, Elsie, Eric, Jade, and Tyson, were donated to the park in 2020 during the early stages of the COVID-19 pandemic. Understanding the, unique nature of their vocabulary, the staff resorted to sequestering them from public spaces to keep them out of earshot. Here is a Facebook Live clip from 2020 when the park would broadcast updates.
Hello, Lauren, how are you? And Becky. So, the guys are out, look, this is them. I can't guarantee what they're going to say. I've just got to hope they don't say anything really bad. Just show you what it's like around the place. We can have a little walk, Sean, if that's alright. It's actually quite bright, it's very windy, and it's oh, I don't know if you heard that, but that were a bit of a bad word that's just come out.
Okay then. Little did they realize that it put those 5 birds in close proximity to some of their other parrots. As a result, the park now has around 8 birds that would require explicit language advisories.
This is a stupid idea, needs to be completely rethought.
I agree, but wait, it gets worse. Now, the family-friendly animal park is trying a new plan it hopes will tame the parrot's salty language. It's integrating them into a larger flock where they will hopefully learn all the nicer sounds and words, according to Steve Nichols, the park's CEO.
That idea is terrible.
Yes it is. Nichols should realize this. He himself explained that gray parrots' imitative abilities have been lauded at least since Aristotle, according to an academic paper from 2010 that surveyed their aptitude for vocal learning and reproduction. Don't believe me? Check this out.
God bless you.
No more monkey! Nothing on the bed!
Go see squirrels? Look at the squirrel. Yeah.
Now knowing what we now know about a parrot's capacity for learning and repeating, this raises a key question. Are the parrots learning from each other, or is the profanity coming from humans? According to Nichols, it's certainly down to humans. And what makes it funnier is that this particular species actually replicates the person's voice exactly. Illustrating his point, he told the story of the lady who spoke to him about donating her parrot. Her husband had taught the bird all the profane words it knew, she said. There was one snag, according to Nichols. It was quite easy to hear she wasn't telling the full truth, as the bird swore in her voice.
Let's feed him to the shark.
Let's feed him to the sharks.
And take all of his gold.
And take all of his gold. And hide it from the crew. They're all morons anyway.
I never said that.
They all smell bad too.
No, you all smell wonderful. I smell bad.
Exactly. Now getting back to their solution for this salty language problem. They had 5 birds all swearing. They sequestered them, and now they have 8. So their solution is to add them to a larger population of birds?
That is the worst idea I've ever heard in my life.
Well, so far they are enjoying the media coverage, and if my prediction is true, there will soon be more to come, as these little feathered fuckers start teaching other parrots the eloquent uses of foul language. So, the willful determination to ignore the objectionable or inconvenient, at the same time assuming airs of superior virtue and noble resignation. That, my friends, is Podsnappery. Thanks for watching. I'm Liz Hill. Human genius has its limits, while human stupidity does not.